Hello, this is Retreat Briefing in Friday, March 8th. So today's topic is ant investors are coming back. An ant is a similar word with ape in USA, and it is a word for individual investors gathering like an ant. So it's usually used in South Korea. So the Powell in Senate Banking Committee announcement was similar to yesterday, so they will decide when to lower the US interest rate with various financial indicators. So this, I think, led to a current bullish market. So the reason I wrote this ant are coming back is because of this news, which was made by K33 Research. The cryptocurrency spike returns retail to market. Retail means retail investors that are not professional. So now with the renewing record high of Bitcoin, everyone started to talk about crypto market in internet, in news, in YouTube, everywhere. So which led to an increased portion of individual investors in the market. However, as I told you last time, join of individual investors could be a sign for a big decline. So maybe this is a sign for a bear market. Then eventually retail investors will stuck at the high point and struggle around there. So there are a lot of coins with high market cap that didn't peak like Bitcoin or Ethereum right now. So I think in order to make some short-term profit, finding them might be a smarter choice. So this is a dominance chart as usual. So the Bitcoin's dominance is keep decreasing, but Ethereum and altcoins dominance started to increase. And Tether dominance also restarted to fall. So the money in the crypto market are just spread to altcoins right now. So this is a Goya Dominance 1 chart from Wednesday 12 p.m. to 11 a.m. today. So the point did not exceed 20 points and keep moving up and down around 10 points. So there are many coins rising, many coins falling, as yesterday's market, same. So this is a liquidation heat map for the last 24 hours. And as you can see, the Bitcoin and Ethereum made a rebound. So there are a lot of cryptos that increased with them. But also many altcoins dropped too. So I said altcoins usually follow if Ethereum or Bitcoin's move. But now is a time which they don't actually follow them. And they are decided whether the market movers join or not. So the liquidation amount is $206.28 million, which is also a big amount of money, but comparing to recent liquidation when the Bitcoin had a huge rise, huge fall, 200 million seems quite small, isn't it? But in normal just market, this is quite a big one, so keep that in mind. And this is a liquidation heat map in last 4 hours in 10:30 a.m. in South Korea. So in morning, Bitcoin fell and Ethereum made extra increase, so made many altcoins to have a hard time. So it's very chaotic right now. So I think the market will move similarly until this weekend, and so future traders would have a hard time, I think. So as always, I say futures traders must be very careful when they trade. So now the market seems quite bullish. So I told you that retails are coming back, or so more rise could be made. So I introduce these kind of information, which is expecting a bull market. But Katie Stockton, who worked over 20 years in Wall Street and provided a technical research and advice to investors, warned that a short-term correction will happen to Bitcoin about next week. So this article is also saying that short-term correction brewing as Bitcoin price increased too fast. So I think preparing for a sudden correction is not bad at all. It's for your safe trading. So I suggest you to follow Goya and do the safe trade as always. And recently, meme coins were very bullish, so such as Dogecoin or Shiba Inu. So those coins were related to dog. So while I was researching for news, I saw this cat versus dogs, like Batman versus Superman. So it was very interesting. So I brought this article, and I didn't knew about the cat cryptos. So I searched it, and these are the cat cryptos, and the profit. This is a profit. So profit for 7 days was amazing. So the least one is 8.1%, and the most one is this 681.2% profit was made by this coin. So their market cap is not yet big like Dogecoin or Shiba Inu, but in future maybe there might be a war between cats and dogs. So these cryptos are not available to buy in exchanges that we normally use, such as Binance or etc. So through DEX exchange or swapping coins is a way to purchase them. So maybe sometime in future I might introduce you guys how to do that. Not now. So this is a liquidation heat map for Bitcoin in yesterday. So as you can see, I told you that there are short positions gathering all up at 67.9k. So, but there is a long position assets gathering too. So I told you that Bitcoin will possibly move between here. So 7:11 a.m. So starting from here, it was moving in sideways and made an increase back again in order to liquidate those short positions by touching about 68.1k, and now it made a drop again, but increased again, and now it's moving slightly down. So it's keep threatening the short positions to don't put the money in. So now the 68k over 68k, the short positions are gathering, and near 66k the long positions are gathering right now. So I think it will highly move between these lines, so about 66k to 68k, 8.5 I think. And this is a liquidation heat map for Ethereum yesterday, and I told you that it would probably move between, just like Bitcoin, around 3.7k to 3.9k. And starting now, dropped and sideways and rising all the way up to 3.947k. So it was moving around and liquidated those big liquidation assets, both long and short positions. So when it made a drop, short positions gathered a lot around, at this moment, short positions started to gather here. It's about 3.96k. So I think Ethereum will try to break the highest point and liquidate those short positions while trying to reach $4,000. So we should wait until it comes all the way down under 3.8k, and then think about buying or selling or anything. So this is a RSI heat map in 4 hours candlestick. Seems very similar, comparing yesterday and today. So many coins are moving in sideways right now. So normally in the afternoon in South Korea, the fluctuation usually gets smaller and the price fall a little bit. So I just suggest you to buy good cryptos in good place when it gives a pressure downwards. So now let's have a look at our Goya Premium chart from now. So dominance for the afternoon, so it's 11 a.m. It was about 10, and it started to keep drop, and now it rebounded slightly. So, but it's all at the positive area, so over 0. So it just means that there are still a lot of coins moving up and down both. You can notice that the score chart, it's showing a decline, but the price actually made an increase. So this is showing you a possibility for a correction. So now it's moving in sideways. So just around the Goya line, it's like a snake going up a wood. So with this LB made a long candle tails, but eventually failed to do some big increase. It reached all the way up to 68k about, but it's now moving in sideways. So with an S signal appearing, the price is also going down, but it will be possibly supported by the Goya line. So just think of that it will move near the Goya line. So if you press this, our support and resist line, the first place is today's highest point, is your first resist line and second resist line also. So this means that it is quite difficult to break through it. And this place is a buy one. I think this line, isn't it? Yesterday, before increasing, this point act as a support line. So if it breaks through here, the price might go all the way down. And this is where it broke through the record high. So, but still the Goya line is moving upwards, and the big signal L3 is still remaining. So this S signal at the Goya RSI possibly means a drop, but there are a lot of long signals too. So I suggest you to understand as a sideways market. And this is a Ethereum's, and if you look at the score chart, it's also mentioning some correction right now, but I think it will try to reach 4,000, I think. So it's rising still. We got an L signal here, and with an LB, just like Bitcoin, made a long candle tails and started to just move over the Goya line. Now it's keep moving up. So if it reaches about 3.96k, a lot of short positions will be liquidated once again. So if you look at this, and this sell 1 to 6 gathered all in one place means that this is a monthly highest point. So if it breaks through this place, then we never know where Ethereum might go. It can go all the way up but rebound back down, who knows. But if it is resisted by this resist line, then it will go down all the way to Goya line. So when watching our premium chart, please keep in mind that the Goya line acts both resist and support line. So with the help of that SR guideline, then it will like just a ping pong, it will just move between the Goya line and the resist line and the support line. So if there's an increase, it will highly be correction. It's just it's nature's law. And this is for Ripple. So Ripple rebounded back up all the way to near 0.64, but now it's still moving in sideways. So it broke through the Goya line under, and the Goya line slope also seems a little bit downward. So I think it will be hard to expect a further increase, I think. So if you look at this, this is a sell 1-2, which was made today's highest point in this place. Yesterday's low, when it started to rebound, this place acts as a resistance support. And if you look at this Bollinger Band, you can see that this candle is touching the bottom line. So if it breaks through the bottom line, then the Bollinger Band would get bigger and it might drop more. But if it rebounds back from the Bollinger Band, then it will possibly move like zigzag in this area. So keep that in mind. And Dogecoin, which I mentioned while saying about meme coin. So Doji started to move upwards again, so breaking through the Goya line with L signal and L2 signal. So it is trying to recover its high right now. So this line, I think it kept try to break through today's highest point. So if it breaks through here and it's moving over the Goya line, so I think it will touch here. So it seems like Doji is trying to rebound for right now. So keep that in mind, but always don't just believe what I say. You guys need to check and research about my suggestion. So thank you for listening for today, and I hope you guys do a safe trading. Bye.